Let's see if 500 feet is attainable or if it's all internet distance. Let's do it. Welcome back to another PopTop Improves. Today, we are focusing on distance. One of my main goals to get better was to get 500 feet of distance, which is probably a lot to ask for. This video is going to be setting the benchmark of where I'm at with distance, what I'm gonna do to get better, and what I'm throwing, and seeing if all those are wrong, seeing if they're right, seeing what I'm doing, all that stuff. So we should be good. So I'll give you some metrics on what I've done in the past. My max distance shot is like 450 that I've ever thrown. Feeling pretty good about that. My average is probably around 400, 410. I would like to say, I guess we'll find out. But I'm very proud of that. So I want to bump that up to like average distance 450. If I have to crush one, I can hit 500. That's the goals that I want. That will get me a better player. That will improve me. So what I got 3 cones out there. I'll do some post zoom. 3 cones, one at 400, one at 450, and then one in the baseball diamond. Oh, at 500. And I walked out there and I was like, yeah, holy cow, what am I trying to do here? I'm gonna get some warm-up shots in because one of the other goals that I have is being able to throw putters and mids far. So this is also good training. If I can improve my distance overall, I can improve my distance with my putters, which would be absolutely huge. So let's start out with what I am throwing. I am throwing a lot of wraiths. So I got a champion wraith. I have a star wraith. This is like my bomber wraith that I really like. Then I have this destroyer that has just become a staple for just straight to stable, but also max distance, really. What we're gonna be doing is throwing 10 discs, taking the average, and that can be my distance average, and then we'll take my furthest, and we'll see what that is. That will give me a good estimation of how much I need to improve over the off season and if I can actually do it. Because like I said, walking down to 500 was like, well, that's far. All right, we got a slight tailwind. We're on champion wraith. And let's just start pumping them out there. Let's see what happens. That's such a stable guy. Oh, that is so short of 400. Warming up. Let's go destroyer. That tailwind might not be doing me any favors. That one felt good. It's not good. Probably around 400. Come on, man. Go. Oh man, I'm feeling small today. One thing I'm wondering the most is, other than form changes, because that's gonna be a big part of it, what other things can I do to improve? And I believe I want to test this out, so I'm testing it out now. If flexibility is one of those things. You think of all the big throwers, well, I guess just Eagle McMahon, and he's like this I would assume this super flexible guy. So he can just rip the disc because of flexibility alone, it feels like. I'm not very flexible, so I'm working on that too. All right, I got another destroyer. This one's kind of stable, like kind of overstable, which is great, but so I don't know how it is gonna be for a max distance line, but I'll try to pump it out 400. So over to the right. Yeah, about 410, which is not bad. Not exactly what I want. Next disc, Cloudbreaker. I'm very curious about this disc. I haven't thrown it in a long time, but it's really good. Oh, it's flat. That was not my best effort. And then this one is like my super bomber disc. It's a Sheriff that I've thrown in a little bit of a more of a tailwind, more of a distance wind. I've thrown this one like 495, which is kind of crazy. Just go. Oh, that's so short. I got no power today. Let's talk about some form things. I'm gonna be trying to take a slow-mo over here of one of my throws. All right, now I got a couple mystery discs that I'm trying to figure out. I have a wave. I just got this wave. I've had a wave before, but I like this one. So this one's like pretty much brand new. this nice wave. And then I want to try out the Tantrum, which is like a 14.5 speed disc, but I've thrown it a couple times and it just goes really far for some reason. So I want to try it again. I skied it. That was not a good shot. Dang, dude. I said we're throwing 10. I only had 8 discs, so we're gonna throw the Wraith again and the Destroyer again, because these two are the only ones I actually bag. So let's check them again, see what happens. We'll go Destroyer first. Oh, I chucked that one up into the sky. That was so bad. Oh, that was so bad. Dang it. Hopefully you can see that. I don't even know if that's in frame. That's so right. All right, and then the Wraith. Wraith again. It's one of my favorite discs, man. Just stay up and go. Yeah, that's just a casual 400-foot golf shot. Oh, man. One thing stands out. So you go. So first thing that stands out to me is you run up, which is fine. I do a little pump, which I think is fine. And right there, pause. You see this? Oh, geez. Right there. You see this back foot? So my left foot? Well, it's pointed backwards. I have tried my best to fix that. If I can fix that, I can get my hips more engaged, which will give me more feet. That is the main focus I'm going to be focusing on in my garage. Next one is this timing is off. My back arm right there needs to be fully extended when my front foot touches the ground, and my back arm extends before. Wait, my back arm fully extends and my foot's not down yet. So my timing is off, which I believe kills my distance. And I really actually like my brace. I don't know, you guys can tell me. And my power pocket-ish thing. That's what like everybody tells you to do. But like right there, like that looks pretty good. Yeah. So I'm like happy with that. But obviously, like that's just not the main thing I'm focusing on, right? I'm mostly focusing on this back foot that's just not parallel, my timing, which is a little off, and also my stance is like really big, which I don't know if I like. I don't know. So my focus in the garage is going to be that back foot, is going to be the timing, which is off, and my stance is a little wide, so I want to tighten that up, only because it feels and looks kind of huge, and I don't know if everybody looks like that. So I'm trying to fix that. Let's go measure. That gives me a grand total of average distance of 394. 394, I mean, yeah, that sounds about right. Max distance 325. So what I'm asking is can I add 50 feet? I can add 50 feet. I can do 50 feet. Yeah, I totally do 50 feet. 500? Maybe next off season. But I can add 50 feet by fixing my form, by stretching, and hopefully by just working. All right, that's it. That's gonna be it for me. Bye. Oh, I'm bald, by the way.